Take 4. What areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, destructive sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. As much as you don't want to, it is necessary. Tackle your demons head on. Don't allow them to rule you for a second longer. Hey, Rebels, I am so happy to be back, although I'm not going to be back for a long time. Got a lot going on behind the scenes in the background. But, we need to get to this clarity card as well. Spirit said not yet. Now, the song that has been, I had to come to the table. As much as I have going on in my own personal life, I had to come to this table because you all have definitely been on my mind. You've been on my mind, my heart, my energy, and I have not been worried about you, not one bit, because I know whatever is going on, you got this. So it is important for me to extend to you the knowing that I have, confirmation, the knowing that I have, that you got it. No matter what message it is that you're seeking from specific tarot readers, oracle readers, no matter the confirmation that you are looking for, the best confirmation that you can ever have is seeing yourself through the storm and understanding that you got this confirmation. Understand and know that you got it. No matter how dark and gloomy things may be, you got it and you will succeed. I don't know what the outcome is. I don't know what it is that you are hoping to happen. Understand, you got it. You got this. What's yours is yours, and can't nobody take it from you. It may seem even in the moment that somebody or something is removing things from your life, honey. If it's being removed, allow it to be removed. And let it be removed with peace rather than the frustration that they are trying to get you to be embodied in. That's not your body. That's not your temple. Your temple resonates with peace. Your temple resonates with happiness. Your temple resonates with joy. Your temple resonates with all the bullshit too. But do they really want you to take it down? I don't think that they do. Matter of fact, I know for a fact they don't want you to. Now they may believe that they want you to take it down. They may feel that that's what they need from you. But the call that you will be answering, giving that to them. Now I'm hearing that this is a 3-way call. 1, you already know what your punishment looks like, or should I say what your circumstances will look like if you go against the divine's order. All right, you are a vessel. You are used intentionally, even for the combativeness of their abuse, their intolerance, or whatever the case may be. So you know what happens on the other side of you showing out. But you also know that phone call, that 3-way call right there, just that one call got another call coming in and saying sometimes you are utilized for the purpose of showing that the divine does use you to say, you know what, we're going to let you go ahead and do that because you know what, we got you. We understood that you were the right one to interact with this, what they perceive to be defeat. All right. Then there's another call that comes in within this 3-way call. 3 different energies on one line. All right. So you got the one where it's like, I'm not going to do it because I already know the divine trusts me with a lot. And if I misstep, I know what's going to happen. That weight that the divine is going to put on me to say, you know what, you knew better. That's one weight. But then you also have the other weight. The other call that is one weight within this 3-way call is the energy of So you got not falling into the mess, seeing the lesson, and realizing what you will never attach yourself to again because it's being left behind. Now, not falling into the mess, we described that. Seeing the lesson, there's a lesson in, like they say, it's a little bit for everybody. What's your portion? You just want your portion. You just want to do what you need to do, whether it's going to help them, whether it's going to show them, or whatever the case may be. But you understand your part. But then there's also realizing what it is that you are never wanting to attach yourself to ever again. Now, I came into this read, I had to clear off the table because there was energy that was still on the table that, I had the cards stacked up of where they supposed to go, and I was going to shuffle and everything else. And honey, as you know, if you could look at the timestamps and the date, I've been gone for almost 2 weeks now. But the energy was like, oh, this is not my energy. And I heard the song by Beanie Siegel. I can feel it in the air. And I heard that song. I was like, oh, the collective is going through this. Let me bring this message of confirmation to the collective to let them know, yes, what you're feeling in the air is right. And it's not even that you're just feeling it in the air. You may also be experiencing this interpersonally within your life. I'm not saying you're an inner person, but as far as other people who are presently current and making themselves want to be drawn attention to. Like Mr. Forkman over here. He felt, well, I'm sure he feels as if, oh, I forgot to put him up. No, he gonna stay there for a while. And that's how these karmics are feeling. They don't want you to forget about them. Even if it means that they are being narcissists or they're in their most manipulative eras of their practice, even if it's them playing victim, being in that realm of victimhood and making you seem as if you are actually attacking them, that all that emotional discombobulated shit. But I want to get into this read, honey, because I'm telling you, I feel the energy is like everywhere to the point that I was asking myself and asking the table, what decks are we going to use? Do I need to get a deck from the shelf? Do I need to get a deck from underneath the table? Do I need to get the deck from over there? I got decks all over the place, honey, decks on decks on decks, okay? There's levels to this shit. But what is this card one? Let me finish saying what I got to say. And then it says the keeper of the scales. Then I say, honey, there is levels to this, okay? And every level that you are on, you're making sure that, honey, your ass is clean, okay? You're being completely fair even to shit that is coming into your area of space and your sacred space, your sacred energy. You're still being fair to everything that's coming towards you that's not being fair, and they just don't know. They just don't know. Like, if divine gives you that permission to let loose the Kraken, which they also know the divine trust you, honey. The divine trust you and know that you have good discernment. Good discernment. So that that space, you'll know. And the fact that you still have the ability and awareness to say, nah, not yet. I'm not even looking forward to it. Not even gonna make it happen. I may feel like beating a motherfucker's ass right now, or really telling the motherfucker about theyself right now. But nah, and you're not even looking for them to push the button harder. You just know when you know. But all the decks have just been saying, choose me, honey. The feeling in the air, the energy in the air, all the stuff that is going on is just so chaotically interesting. Yeah, chaotically interesting that all the decks are giving me the energy that they want to be used, knowing that they won't. So therefore, the divine has put a blockage on me to say we will use the decks as the storyline entails. So you have 55 with clarity. Oh, this goes so well with the first card that was read. It says you aren't a victim of circumstances. Rather, you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you are willing to adapt to this shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you are accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. Rebels, let me tell you, I don't know what you got. I don't know what they've been told. Let's start. I don't know what they've been told, but somebody got something to tell them, okay? Anyway, but I don't know what you got going on in your life, whether it's you indulging in your personal self-transformation to be better for yourself, or if there is a project, or if you are making this great move, or it's obviously whatever move you're making, honey, it's a great move. And I'm saying whether it has to do with yourself, whether it has to do with a career, whether it has to do with taking out whatever type of form of trash it is that you are resonating with right now. Spirit is giving you the confirmation. Giving you the confirmation across the board. This was the first card that we read. And it says, whatever it is that has been disrupting you, whether it's your sleep, causing you worry, tackle that. Deal with that. Because you are meant to maintain a high vibration of coexistence and peace. No matter whatever environment you are in. Any bullshit, any even necessary shit that people are bringing towards you, deal with it. That don't mean handle it and beat a bitch ass on the spot. Nah, the divine gonna let you know, okay? They gonna let you know. Okay, the spirit is saying they gonna let you know if ever it is deemed necessary. So keep that chill about you. Keep that chill about you. And also remember that people who are not, energies who are not on the frequency that you are on the vibration that you are on, they are in that energy of constant chaos. Yes, they complain about things all the time and how they don't like this and what they don't like and why me type stuff. But even when being in the presence of someone such as yourself who is about peace, that's where you prefer to be. That's where you have built yourself to be. Even being in the presence about you, your peace disturbs their demons. Right? You will ask yourself, just for a moment, because you already got the answer to it, right? You will ask yourself within a moment, why is it that they just can't be happy? Not even just them being happy for you, but why is it that they can't be at peace in the presence of happiness? Because it drives them fucking crazy. Because they have so much within them that they have been disguising, that they have been wearing for the purpose of the trending energy of, well, you know what, I ain't got no problem in the world. That bullshit. Everybody got problems in the world. Even those of us who are at peace have problems in the world. And our problems right now is the matter of them. So therefore we are removing ourselves from the matters of them and dealing with our own stuff. Now I'm going to speak personally to the parents who have kids. This is a part of what you signed up for. You did not know that this was a part of the contract of having a baby and fucking. You didn't know, but now you know. And guess what? Those kids are in your life for a purpose, a cause, and a reason. And it is just not for the fact of you parenting them, but your children are also going to teach you certain things about yourself. So yeah, sometimes the kids wind up parenting the parent. Okay, so don't feel like you got to have it all figured out. Don't feel that you need to have a guard up when your child says something that seems smart at the mouth. Don't feel like you even need to pop them. Realize that they are too an individual. They are also as well a vessel of possibilities and potentials. And you do not want to suppress that, because you will be not just stealing from your own experience, you will be stealing from their experience as well as the experience that the world needs for them to be developed in a space of love and understanding what you even know even about yourself. A space of love does not mean that you're going to agree all the time. Now, let's go ahead and get to what was so surprising to me, right? Yes, we are talking so much about conflict. We are talking so much about conflict because, honey, when I was putting up the Kipper-ish, I shuffled and I was listening to something, and 15 minutes within the shuffle, the card that was on top, that should I say on top, but it was really the bottom, conflict, came out. It's in the air. You are not the only one who's going through this. It seems to be popping up in even places where you feel that there have been issues that are already resolved, but someone is making more out of the issues that are already resolved. Like, for instance, it's not that you are insensitive. You have no problem with someone crying, but it's when the bullshit is supporting their crying or their reason to feel that they need to be crying without them acknowledging that the bullshit that's behind their reason for crying is the reason why you don't give a fuck about them crying. Because you are very accountable and aware of what the hell bullshit is. What the hell is a us problem? What the hell is a them problem? And what the hell is a yo problem that's not their problem, right? But they don't seem to notice that. Now, let me show you. Now, as well, now I did not get to shuffle this deck, but I was putting up the Magician from this deck. But here go the interesting fact. Now, while I was putting up all the other cards, I did not look at the bottom of any deck other than this Kipper-ish. And, like when I first picked it up, right? Putting it up or whatever the case may be. Long story, not really. Anyway, I saw the entity attachment and then conflict popped out. But then when I got to this deck, to put this deck up, and I did not intentionally mean to look at the bottom, but it was there. But guess who was there? Now let's before I even tell you who and what card was there. The Magician energy. You are fully ready and equipped for anything that comes your way, even other things that is unknown to you. Trust it. Confirmation with the belly. Watch how you talk to yourself. Even if you need to correct what you said, whether it was within your mind, your heart, your body, your spirit, your soul, or out loud, it's okay to edit what you said and then send it back out into the universe. The universe will get that understanding. They will also, the universe will also resonate with that, as in you are not in the performance of growth, but you actually have the intentions of growing, that you are willing to call yourself out, even in the moment when you have misspoken, misstepped. Whatever the miss may have been, you gonna make sure you go back and you capture that, because you're not trying to come back this far on your path just to come pick up a crumb, okay? So go ahead and be honest with yourself in regards to everything. So with this magician card, what got my attention was not only just the fact of the infinity symbol having its back, and the clear pathway that the emperor, okay, baby, emperor magician, all right, the emperor magician energy is standing. The card says number one, not just the fact that the magician is the card number one, but I'm never, ever, 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 even knowing that the magician is number one in this deck, or numbered as one within this deck, in all decks. But that, and notice the distractions that's going on in the background. And I'm going to let them, I'm sure my son is going to come and knock on the door at some point. So we'll deal with that as a confirmation if it does so happen through this read. Because he hadn't let me know that he was back, and usually he does. But, maturity, right? So there's a lot of maturity that's coming through with you as well. There's a lot of maturity that's coming through with you, and the effort is being felt. The effort is being understood. And even though you have not spoken those efforts of yourself, of your own, right and being, into the ears of others, or for them to understand even the vocabulary and language that you're functioning from, they feel it. They feel it. So just like you're feeling all their chaotic stuff, and even some people you feeling they good stuff, and you're realizing who it is and what it is that you're in alignment with, honey, they feel you too. And it's disturbing the fuck out of them, because they have not met the level that you are at. So therefore, what they feel off of you is not a familiar energy. And you know how people are. You know how energies are. When it's not familiar, when they can't tell what the outcome is going to be, when it's not projectable or predictable, baby, go ahead, spirit, talk to me. When it's not projectable or predictable, they want to try to control it, because they don't like how it makes them feel. You hear that? Head caught to the side. They don't like how that makes them feel. So yes, Emperor Magician energy. Honey, if you never felt like you was number one before, Spirit said you better understand it. You better resonate with it. You better accept it. This is not about you being cocky. This is not about you being arrogant. You just simply are. Now, the confirmation that came in with this clarity and all this other stuff that came out. And the scales that are being displayed, okay, fully polished, shining in gold, jewels, diamonds, luxury, all that is being displayed. Honey, the devil was right at the bottom of the deck, like, bitch, you gonna see me. Before you even start this reading, you gonna see me. You gonna know that I am all on this shit. The devil wants you to know that, yes, it is the work. I was going to say the work of arts, but no, Spirit said, watch that shit. No, it is the workings of the devil that is happening, that is in the atmosphere, that is in the air, that is trying to touch you at any fucking given moment, that it think that you slipping and sliding, and that you are not paying attention, or that you're sleeping a little bit too comfortably, or that you got a lot of good news, and that even the bad news that came, you saw it as good news, and that you want the bad news first and stuff, and so you could really celebrate in the good news, all that shit. The devil said, nah, it wants you to know that it's him, and guess what? That's fine. Who's worried? Who's concerned? Who gives a fuck, right? Now, I was told to come over here to get these two cards, because they have been standing very prominent over here off to the side. Come here, baby. All right, standing very prominent over here off to the side. And then I see a third, and Spirit is saying that we are also going to take a fourth, because this was the fourth take of even starting this video. All right, come here. Let's go ahead and a little patience with me. Confirmation. So Spirit is saying, make sure, regardless of whatever the heck is going on in your life, around your life, trying to engage or disengage your life, make sure that you exude patience, okay? Ooh. Hold on, we got a fifth. 5/5. Okay, we got a fifth. And I'm going to put this one right here on my lap. I'm not going to look at that yet. But the exude patience. I got the energy of that caterpillar saying, who are you? Who are you? All right, it's what everybody want. Who the fuck do you think you are? Where the fuck you think you going? I'm not done with you yet. It's the energy that so many people are in, and they may not even be putting it in those words, but you feel the energy. So Spirit is also saying, watch yourself. Take care of yourself. Caution yourself with those people who say, that's not what I said. You smarter than that, Rebel, right? You know that even though somebody didn't say that, their behaviors displayed it. And just because they didn't say it to give you confirmation or to affirm you in what you realize, it does not mean that that's not what they intended. Sometimes people even stick and move. Sometimes people even stick and move in their behaviors and their words, not even realizing what they actually projected onto your space. They don't want you to be more intelligently aware about them than they are about themselves. So Spirit is saying, this is the time to check your nails and make sure that any evidence is not there to be traced back to you. Because it's going to be traced back to you, but it's going to be like a ghostly figure of memory that's going to linger throughout their lives of, yeah, they said this, but they're going to try their best to avoid the fact that you told them, that you warned them. Okay, so let's look. Baby, we got surrender. Murky waters. All right, Spirit said, put this over here. I didn't even look at the other cards yet. It says surrender, murky waters. What we got here? Okay, I'm gonna do what I was told. They said move this over just a bit, and so we could fit this over here. Yeah, Karmic Fork Man, he gonna be laying there, because ain't nobody forgot about him. He just, Spirit is saying, with me even going back to Karmic Fork Man over here, that him right there. What Spirit is telling me is that it's not that you even forgot about them. You're not giving them the attention that they want. And the contradicting thing about them even wanting attention from you is they don't even know the attention that they really want from you. Because when you give them the attention that they want from you, they still not satisfied. Honey, you don't get paid enough to give them the attention that they want. You don't get paid enough to give them the attention that they're unsure of, that they keep on changing their mind about, the attention that they trying to cash checks that they ass can't. Okay, they just simply are. Spirit said they just simply are not. I felt Jocelyn Hernandez when she was when she was in labor. She was like, I cannot. Spirit said they simply are not. Right? They are not worth the time that it's gonna take. More talking. All right, so Spirit is saying that you got so much that you need to be doing, that's so much more observant and better for your time, that to sit back, stand up, be around, to even explain to those people or those energies who are more so looking for an outcome, a reaction, response, or behavior from you. Honey, you will be wasting your time. You will be realizing that you are allowing yourself to be permitted to be stuck in the mind state, in the reality of where they are at, because the energy of your momentum has no time or patience to educate someone who refuses to be educated on what you are trying to educate them on. Baby, go ahead and talk to me about it, Spirit. So then you got surrender, murky waters, and then it says faceless ghosts and the hunted girl. Ghost people. Okay, all right. Spirit said, whatever is all up in your head about any of these folks and the ones who are evidently, making their presence known, that you just refer not to. Spirit said, no. They said, faceless ghost people. Honey, surrender that. Let it go. Give it to Spirit. Give it to God. Give it to divine. Ooh, loud ringing in the left ear. Just started, and it is so loud. It's so loud to the point, like, how I don't know how your neighborhood is, but when there is certain, like, earthquakes, thunderstorm warning, you have the whole neighborhood hears that alarm go off. Honey, that's just how loud. And then it just started to settle. I want to bring this card in, and there is a baby sitting on this lady's nap. On her nap. A baby sitting on the lady's nap. Spirit, how do we resonate with that? So they don't want you to have no justice and no peace. So even in your resting periods, they want you to coddle them, because that's the message that I was coming right here with. There is a baby literally sitting here on this woman's lap, and she's just nursing them. Spirit says, stop giving. It's the point where you, like they said, you are number one. You are number one. The focus of this energy is here to teach you and to tell you, honey, focus on yourself. You can't save everybody. You can't fix everybody. You can't convince everybody. You should not be having conversations of trying to convince anybody. This is the season. This is the season for you and here on after for you to show people who you are and who you refuse to be again. To show people that how you treat one person is not how you're going to treat others. That your treatment of any kind, of any form, is earned. The only ones who get that stuff for free is the ones who you birthed to nurture, the ones who you sign contracts with, contractual agreements with. And even some of those contracts got limitations because you know the fine print, okay? And just because they ain't read the fine print or they want to act like the fine print isn't there, that's not your problem, all right? You continue to protect and keep your ass clean, okay? So Spirit is saying, here was Surrender, Murky Waters, and the Faceless Ghosts, and the haunted girl, the ghost people. Surrender all that shit that is, they want to implement into your imagination. They want you to be so paranoid in the energy of, oh, well, if I don't please them this way, then they might do this to me. All that hypothetical bullshit, let that shit go. Let that shit go. All right? This card, once again, said, what areas of your life are you avoiding? Are they causing you upset, worry, destructive sleep? If so, these are the areas you need to focus on. So whatever is causing those infractions, Spirit said, handle that, and so you can move on about, because they got such a life of luxury for you. And I also got the message of, there are so many people who told you, probably like how I've been told, that I don't complete anything. Spirit said, I need to share this with you. Honey, you have completed something. Don't ever let the energy of somebody telling you that or making you seem as if you never complete anything ever be a disturbance in your life ever fucking again. Because what they were looking for is for you to complete something tangible that they can access, something physical that they can, hoard over. They wanted you to perform for them in the physical sense. Do understand, you have completed something. You are completing something. Doing the work of self is hard fucking work. I said again, doing the work of self. Take a breath back. Doing the work of self is hard work. Pointing out the fact that you are not perfect, but also working on your imperfection. Doing the work of your character is hard work. And what makes it hard work is that's the type of work that motherfuckers out here, people and other things and spirits and entity attachments, do their damnness to continue to avoid. They don't want to do it because they want to have that surface level, oh yeah, I got it going on. Just look at me. Assume what you may about me. Because I got this, I got that, I got the Jordans, But doing the internal work is hard. Doing the internal work is, honey, it is such a passionate blessing to be capable and willing to be able to do and invest in yourself. And it's not just an investment of yourself, but it's an investment of all those who are around you, who can access it by seeing how much at peace you are at. And they like, I want that. Not they want to take from you and have it for themselves, confirmation. But that they want that so much so that they are willing to build and construct that for themselves. Baby, let's keep going, because I tell you, the ass kicking that these people are enduring by you doing nothing, of the sort that they need for you to do, want for you to do, be reactive of you to do. And the truth of the matter is, you're not doing nothing. Honey, you are a busybody. Okay, busybody. All right. So then it says, Dragonfly Mermaid. You have attracted wonderful news. Baby, so surrender the murky waters. Surrender the ghostly people, because you have attracted wonderful news. However that resonates for you throughout this message, however that resonates for you after these messages, however that resonates for you. This card right here makes it personal. This energy right here, all this energy that we have been talking about, has made it personal. And it's personal for them, but it's personal for you in a different way. Honey, that rain just started pouring down. Oops, somebody didn't want me to see this. So then right here you have sea storms. Calm. Ooh, calm. Baby, confirmation. Oh, confirmation. Baby, gotta breathe after that one. Sea storm. Calm amidst chaos. Then I say 4, 5, 5. We had 3, 4, 5, 5, honey. These energies pleading the fifth. That's exactly why they are in the space of, oh, I didn't say that. Oh, honey, I just saw 3,000. Oh, okay, Andre 3,000 may actually be relevant for somebody. I know it is for me. Gemini, okay. Oh, very poetic. I'm hearing poetic justice, honey. This is going to be so soundly sweet. It's going to be loud and quiet at the same time. Spirit is saying, oh, confirmation even with that card in itself and the rain that's going on outside. Honey, they say stay in your calm in regards to this chaos that people are trying to get you to invest on. Spirit just gave me the image of a pyramid, and then I looked directly at these wires right here. Yeah, it's a pyramid scheme. It's a pyramid scheme of the fucking community. It's a pyramid scheme of all these mentality of trading and all this. It's a pyramid scheme. And they trying to get you to invest because they know that if you invest, then you are that marquee moment that reads, you want to be here because the rebel is here. And Spirit said, the fuck no, hunt. Oh, shit. Ace of Pentacles. Honey, they know just by having your energy and coming from this place of where you are at right now, before you progress with them trying to stop you and halt you from progressing, moving forward. And if they were to be the ones to be able to just grab onto you and get you to come back, honey, it's like finding a dodo bird in this day, age, and era. Finding a dodo bird. Where the fuck is there a dodo bird here on Earth except for on the fucking Discovery Channel or a skeleton within the museum? But getting you will be like actually having a living, breathing, functioning dodo bird in action. Okay? Fuck a dinosaur. Fuck a dinosaur. No, a fucking dodo bird. Okay? You are just that rare. They want to experiment on you. They want to be able to like stamp you like with a notary stamp with their name on it. They want not just you, the vessel, the person. They want the energy. They want the experience. They want you drained. And then you know how that shit works because you've been in that energy before where somebody made it seem as if they really loved you, they really liked you, they really appreciated you. Oh, there's something special about you. You're not like anybody else they've encountered. Then they drain the fuck out of you and they toss you as a raisin. Wherever the fuck they left you at and don't even remember how the fuck they left you behind. But when they need a reboot, they feel like, you done plumped yourself up well enough to go from being a raisin to being a fucking fruitful grape again. So they forget how the fuck they left you as they left you as a raisin. And they come back and, she's a grape again. He's a grape again. You know what? Come here. Yeah, I forgot what we went through. Whatever it was, I'm sorry. Let me drain your ass again. This ain't know what you know no good. So Rebel, you better know some good. You know it. Now I'm being told to grab these. Okay, so we got and the light flicker, baby. All right. And the light flickers again. All right, they said get the fifth. Get the fifth. All right, so what do we have here? Yes. Honey, I might just after this read go walk in the rain. Maybe not. I got some work to get back to. And it says believe in the impossible. Hold your vision. Then I just say I got some work to get back to. Honey, whatever you are working on, operating on, honey, hold your vision. And also do not admit yourself, like I'm talking about like psych war stuff. Do not admit yourself in projecting a specific outcome. Leave yourself open to the universe. Understand that the universe is the most loving parent that you can ever have. I call the universe divine. I call the universe God. I call the universe all those highest. Okay? Leave your outcome open for possibilities. If anything, whatever, if there is a said outcome that you have, that you want to see things look like, have that as a what they call it, a checkpoint. Have it as a milestone, but don't let it, do not deplete it so much so that you say that this is your outcome. All right? The universe has many things in store for you beyond your wildest dreams and possibilities, whether you in your sleep realm or whether you're in your woken state. Honey, what lands right here? Oh no, they said that fifth card is gonna land on the magician. Honey, the instrumental, look, they don't know if you're doing magic tricks or if you playing music in this magic moment. Honey, listen, listen. And it says face your fears. All right? Face your fears with the cold moon. So whatever cold, chilling shit that you just feel like, oh my goodness, I don't want to, honey, get to it. Whatever ghostly figures you feel like you gotta go ahead and combat, honey, go ahead and combat that shit. And I'm gonna say always talk to the moon, because talking to the moon, whether you are even in your home with your curtains drawn, do know that that moon energy is gonna resonate even with you, even if you were up in a tightly concealed box buried beneath the earth or within the core of the earth, whatever. The moon energy is going to touch you. It is going to touch you as much as it has been impacting you, regardless of where you were at any phase of your fucking life, okay? Honey, talk to the moon. Talk to the moon, even if you don't even see the moon in the sky. Even if you see the moon and the sun is supposed to be out at that time, talk to the moon, because these illusions, the things that have yet to be revealed, you want the moon to realize that you are willing to accept it at any given time that it needs to reveal itself. And so you can get to where it is that you are going, even if it is the next step. Next, oops, didn't even read it. And it says, the falling moon, release blockages. Release the blocks. Release the blocks, baby. Release the blocks. So you got the blue moon, fixed moon, cold moon, and the falling moon. Honey, let all them illusions fall. Accept them, even in their principles. Okay, so we're not going to flip this one over yet. We said don't flip that over yet, or this one. It said did this, and then we got a hidden, okay, heart's hidden message. Okay, so beginnings, try again, new direction, starting over, honey. Do understand, mistakes are very important, because you know what not to do the next time. I'm trying my best to talk over the rumbling, honey, because I talk very softly. Okay, do understand, mistakes are there for a reason, because how else can you get close to perfection if you don't know the mistakes? Spirit is telling me to tell you, do the math, do the work. Do not copy off of what somebody else did, because when the time comes, and I was just telling my son this yesterday, when the time comes for the test, now we're talking school here now, when the time comes for the test, will you be prepared? If the test was, does this belong to you? Are you worthy of having it? If you have been copying somebody's answers off of their papers all school year, by the time the test comes, the answer is going to be no, it's not yours. No, you do not earn. No, you did not earn it. No, you did not deserve it. No, it is not yours. But if you learn the equations, if you learn how to do the math, if you learn the steps, if you learn how to chill your nervous system to the place of regulation, to the point that it's in alignment with doing the work, okay? And you've been learning this, but not learning in whatever aspect this resonates with you for. Get your nervous system in alignment with doing the work, honey. When the test come, you're going to be so chill. Spirit said, let's bring this back around to the bullying energy. Honey, you've been doing that behind the scenes. You might even been doing that up in their face. Whomever they are, the energies, the people, the spirits, the whatever, the intolerance. Right? When it comes that they test you, honey, you're going to be so chill, it's going to piss them off so much more. They might try to lay a hand on you, or they might fucking not know what the fuck to say because they didn't think to see the shit coming, because they had a whole nother aspect and outcome pictured of, oh yeah, I'm going to say this, and then they going to do this, and then they going to cry. Nah, fuck that shit. Show them what you're working with. I'm here. Shake it fast. Show them what you're working with. All right. I heard shake it fast. Watch it. Show them what you're working with. Honey. Ooh, shit. Okay. And then you got the fool. All right. Okay. So 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Motherfucker, real quick. And then it says patience. Yes, it says, I accept everything happens in divine order, baby. This read is everything. This read is all life. It's all life. It's all living. It's giving everything. And the fact that I've noticed myself taking breaths. But honey, can't stop don't stop. Don't stop. Don't keep fucking going. All right. I miss y'all so much. I'm gonna tell you, I'm working on some things, and I got life happening. So if ever I'm not here for a while, I do my best to try not to be gone for no more than 8 days. Though sometimes Spirit is telling me it might reach to 10 or 14 days. So yeah, confirmation with thunderstorm. All right, but I miss y'all so much, honey. All this energy, honey. Listen, remember, if ever I'm not here, not that you need to go to another reader, not that you need to be waiting and anticipating me, honey. I want you to live your life. I want you to live your life, and however it is that you support this channel, I appreciate it. And speaking of support this channel, I have a big project that I am working on. So if you support the channel in whatever way you do, I appreciate it. I love you. I don't. It does not have to be financially, but if it's money, great. I accept it. Your time, need sharing this energy. Not that I seek validation, but even validating the fact that the messages resonate with you, however it is, in whatever format, like, share, subscribe, that it comes across for you. Do it, honey. I feel the Spirit said take this to church. Okay, we in church right now. However it is, not those type of church, not the what do they call it, what's the word? I want the word. There it is, the predatory churches, not the predatory churches, the predatory learn, none of that stuff. Honey, and then on top of that, understand, I am here for you just the same way that you are here for me. So this is reciprocity genuinely here. This is reciprocity genuinely. So even if the message doesn't resonate with you and you stick around for it, love you for it. Even if the message resonate for you and you stick around for it, or you're not ready for it, or you want to come back later, however, this is reciprocity here. So do understand, I am never trying to take, as my ex used to say, take. No, this is reciprocity, all right? And all I can give out is what it is that I have to give. And honey, other stuff be calling for my time, but I am only human. So patience, the full beginning. Honey, listen, Spirit said be patient with these beginnings that you are in, and be patient with yourself if you feel the need that you need to begin again, okay? It is okay. You got it. Spirit knows your heart. They know yourself and your authority, and they know your presence. They can identify you just as the stars in the sky. Okay, even with the universe surrounding us on this globe, you are just like a star here. You are. Thank you for the question, Spirit. You are a star here on this planet, and they recognize you even from a far away distance. Okay, in galaxies that we may not even know has a name yet. So next card, and it said, "Oh, baby," it says, "Healing moon, seek healing." So magician, honey, baby, listen, you got a lot. You got a lot coming your way. You got a lot coming your way. The new. I'm hearing the new. The new. There's a Spirit wants to reiterate so to affinity. And now looking at how this affinity symbol is being shown, like there's weight on you. But Spirit is saying there's weight on you. There's weight on you, like in a sense of waiting of it all. Okay, but there is also weight on you of the balance and of the scales. That's 3 different ways that you spell weight. Okay, can we spell them? Do we know how to spell? Let me see. I'm gonna give it a try. If I'm wrong, whatever. I don't care. You can go look it up. There's WAITING, and then there's WEIGTHING, and then there's WEI. How does that one spell? I don't remember right now because I'm like, I think it's HTING. Okay, yeah. So there's the waiting, like you're waiting in a waiting room. Then there's the waiting, like the weighted, the weight of something, the capacity of something. And then there is the weight of balancing. Like if we were to do conversation of male and female, how in their experience of, let's say, washing dishes or taking care of the kids or making money, that those categories, washing dishes, taking care of the kids, and taking the money, the percentage at the end of that is called the weight. Okay, so Spirit say you got a lot going on. And they also said if you were just educated on those 3 different ways of the word weight and what it can be articulated as and how it can be resonated, Go look it up, because that's that last one about the weight of the scale and measurements of what other people are doing versus what you are doing. And as we were saying about how people may feel like you don't do anything or you ain't completing anything, baby, the rumbling of the stones is getting loud. There's a lot is in the air. Okay, just like that, as I was saying, the weight of what other people are doing and the weight of what you are doing and the aspects that they're doing it and the aspects that you're doing it and the aspects that they deem to be important versus the aspects of your living importance. Honey, there's percentages. This is, what do they call it? There is statistics. The statistics of it all is now revealing itself. So Spirit said, on that note, they want me to let you go ahead about your business. They said, take this card. Oh, shit. They said, you heard what I said. They want me to let you go ahead on about your business, baby, and let you go ahead and stand. Okay? So we're going to grab this card over here, and we're going to grab this card over here, and Rebels, we are going to send you on about your way, but they said we are also going to grab this card over here. And they said this one here. Okay, so we got, okay, how many cards we got? We got, okay, all right, let me grab the cards again. We go, Did I say all the cards? That's once again on, everybody can't get in on this here. Confirmation. All right, so they said, be surprised. Be surprised about your ascension. Be surprised, okay? Be surprised, baby. Be surprised. They said, take that and put that where that's supposed to go. Be surprised. Be surprised, okay? Allow yourself to be surprised. Do not overthink about what you think, how things going to be, or any of that stuff. Just be surprised. Oh, enjoy the gifts that are being showered upon you, all right? And then you have sacred food. Honey, we going to have to get another card because the Taj is out. I don't know if they said, come over here. Okay, sacred. Ooh, baby. You have made a choice. Okay, it says personal choice. Close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? I've never seen this card before, but I love the messages already. It says, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strength are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace this quality, baby. So whatever, didn't I tell you this reading was so personal? Okay, so the sacred food, let me gonna put y'all down. The sacred food, I'm gonna cover up tatas. Okay, let's do it like this. Court gesture, right? Court gesture. Being puppeted. Honey, the puppet is puppeting the puppet, even though you're not being puppeted, even though the universe already knew what the heck you was gonna do and what you weren't gonna do before you did it. You got it? Sacred. Okay? Sacred. You're a sacred food. Okay? You're a sacred. It's like, oh, I'm hearing, what's his name? Dude from Goody Mob. What is his name? I'm hearing him and Melanie Fiona. I'm a fool for you, baby. I'm a fool for you. I'm a fool, honey. If I, I'm gonna put that song down in the description box. And do understand, that's not a song you singing towards somebody else, honey. That's a song between you and the universe. All right. The universe is a fool for you, and you're a fool for the universe. Baby, listen. Now remember, I'm going to read this one more time. It said, close your eyes. What animal do you imagine? What strength are they known for? What wisdom do they share? Embrace these qualities, okay? Embrace those qualities. Let's cover up conflict and conflict. Anyway, but thank you for the conflict, because the conflict got us where we at, right? Right. The conflict got you the way you at. You to see how strong you are, to see the possibilities of, if you submitted to it, where would you be? You will still be back there. Okay, so they said pull this one back. And then it says caretaker and the Spirit said, in that caretaker shit, you cannot save everybody. You won't listen. And then it got the what is the hybrid dog with the different faces, with the multiple faces. And I'm also seeing the spiritual energies over here. Okay, is that Triton? I don't know. I think that's the only one that I do know, but then again, not. But yeah, look at that illustration. Look at that illustration. Okay, so yeah, it says caretaker, reunite, service, and accompany. Honey, listen, you got to take care of your own business with this land right here on top of the Ace of Pentacles. Take care of your own business, right? Take care of you. What do they say on an airplane? First, put the mask on yourself, and then concern yourself with putting the mask on other people. But Spirit is saying, before you, and then concern yourself with putting the mask on other people, use your discernment. All right. So then it says, victory, baby. My heart almost jumped out of my body. I'm pretty sure it did and quickly came back. It says victory. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. All right? Right there. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Serenity. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a genuine spirit. Say, let's go back. They want you to say this to yourself. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. One more time. Okay. Through love, release, and inner work, I know peace. I have a gentle view of life and welcome every step with confidence. I remain brave in the face of fear and have the wisdom to know the universe. I have the wisdom to let the universe do its work. All right. So they're right here with the patience card. All right. All right. Now let's get into the final 3 messages at least. Oh, baby. Okay, so you had a sacred key and it's a skeleton key. And the skeleton key, you have massive, massive possibilities, massive opportunities, opening any given door, those sacred spaces that no one else, nothing else can open. This, and you're not a basic key, honey, you skeleton key. Okay, what are we even gonna name? Oh, baby, I don't even know what to name this read, but I'm sure by the time you click up on this, if you made it to this part, of course, you know what the name of it is. Anyway, so it says, sacred key solutions unlock. There is either a solution or an opportunity that has been unlocked with which you come on, mouth work, which you must grab now. There is either a solution or an opportunity that has been unlocked, which you must grab now. What is approaching will help you move past all the low vibration energy around you, baby. Yes, baby, yes. And tell them other ones, baby birds, bye. Baby birds, bye. Let them chirp, chirp, chirp someplace else. Then you got 11:44. High vibes. Love and other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than in your wildest dream. 1, 2, 3. Did we say yes? A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Baby, listen, you better hear what. Honey, heaven is knocking at your door so hard. The way that I heard that, I see it. I know I said early on that I thought my son might be the one to come knock on the door. But that the storm, that thunder, that whatever that was, it just literally sound like, honey, church is being had in the universe. And I don't know if you ever been to the type of church where, when you know how they get to stomping their feet whenever something, that just touches the energy of the spirit. It said, honey, I don't know if you believe in the divine. I don't know if you believe in God. I don't know what higher authority you believe in, but honey, they are affirming, and this is definitely a confirmation read for whomever makes it to this point of the read. And I never, ever, 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 ever in my life ever heard it like that, because I'm telling you, my body wanted to turn and look at the door, and it was like, oh, no, that's coming from outside. I don't know how many times I heard that what sounded like a stomp and a knock at the door. All right, so baby, don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt yourself at all. Don't doubt yourself. And you know what to keep quiet into yourself. And you know what not to give explanation or exclamation marks to. So Spirit is saying, watch your energy, because you don't want to see somebody else riding around with your energy while they got you pissed off, irritated, and mad. Claim your power back. Receive your power back. Call back in your power and authority. What this card say? It says you are not moving too slowly, baby. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the self and you are not moving too slowly. Drop the self-induced pressure. You are at the sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making advancements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as there is no such thing as being behind smile. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, carry on. Let's read that again. You are not moving too slowly. Drop the induced pressure. You are at a sweet spot between taking care of yourself and still making achievements on your goals. On this path, there is no such thing as being behind. Smile, breathe, carry on. Rebels, I love you and I adore you, and I love how the last word that came from a card said carry on. Rebels, I love you and I adore you. Get excited, be excited, remain excited. Hold on to that energy even when that energy feels like it has drifted off someplace else. Know that that energy lives within you for a reason. No, you may not feel as ecstatic as you do in this moment. You may wind up feeling more ecstatic. You may wind up getting so comfortable. Ooh, no, Spirit said you will get so comfortable with this exciting energy that it's going to seem like a norm to you, which it has rightfully the right to become a norm for you. So embody it, embrace it, and know that it has not went anywhere. Live your life for you. And know that anything that comes from you onto others, you are doing that not just for the respect of you, but for the respect of them having to do the work for themselves, just the way that you had to do the work for yourself. Maybe not the same way, but for themselves, okay? You can't make somebody want something that they're not willing to work for. You can't make somebody, you should not say, I want what's best for you, and them not want best for themselves. All right. So this is why Spirit is saying, worry about yourself. Don't even worry about yourself. You good. Concern yourself with yourself. Forever, forevermore, and always. Rebels, I love you and I adore you. Until next time. Go handle your business. Go make it do what it needs to do for you. Fuck, until next time. Always go handle your business. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, Rebels.